Yo, donuts, look at me. Stop scrolling for 1 second. And look at that overpriced piece of paper hanging on your crumbling drywall. Yeah, the diploma. The one you framed like it's a holy relic. Let's keep it $1.50. That is not an achievement. That is a receipt. A $50,000 receipt for a 2-year mental breakdown that you are still paying for. You really thought you did something, huh? You walked across that stage, grabbed that tube, and thought, I have ascended. I am now the main character. The marketplace will beg for my intellect. Bruh. You are Delulu. You didn't buy a career. You bought a premium subscription to unemployment. And guess what? You can't even unsubscribe. You're out here flexing a master's degree in strategic communications, but you're literally communicating orders at a drive-through window. No shade to the hustle, but the math ain't mathing. You thought you were investing in your human capital? Nah, fam. You were just scared to get a real job, so you hit the snooze button on adulthood for another 2 years. And now you're out here in the trenches. You're competing for entry level, gigs that pay in exposure and pizza parties, while some 19-year-old dropout is making 6 figures on TikTok reacting to slime videos. You played the game by the rules. You got the grades. You got the honors. And now you're realizing the server is broken. The market is ghosting you. Nobody cares about your thesis on the existential dread of postmodern literature. Nobody cares about your 4.0 GPA. The only thing that degree proves is that you are really good at following instructions and really bad at financial literacy. You're not elite, bestie. You're just broke with a better vocabulary. You are absolutely cooked. Let's talk about Scholar Sarah. We all know a Sarah. Her entire personality is academic validation. Sarah graduated with a bachelor's in English, realized she had 0 skills, panicked, and immediately doubled down with a master's. Because clearly the solution to being useless is to become expensively useless. Check her LinkedIn. It's giving desperate. Headline, aspiring thought leader, changemaker. Open to work, reality she's been unemployed for 8 months, and is currently crying in a Starbucks bathroom because her card got declined. Sarah refuses to take a normal job because she's overqualified. She won't wait tables. She won't do sales. That's beneath her. She's holding out for a director role, a nonprofit that aligns with her chakra. Meanwhile, she's terrified of human interaction. If she has to make a phone call to schedule a dentist appointment, she needs 3 business days to mentally prepare. But she loves to hate on her cousin Mike. Mike is a plumber. Mike didn't read fuck all. Mike barely passed high school algebra. Sarah calls Mike a simpleton at Thanksgiving dinner while sipping wine she didn't pay for. But here's the gag. Mike owns a house. Mike has a boat. Mike has a retirement fund and 0 debt. Sarah is sleeping in her childhood bedroom under a One Direction poster from 2013, frantically refreshing her email to see if Navient approved her income-driven repayment plan. She's drowning. But at least she can correct Mike's grammar while she sinks. She's cosplaying as an adult. But underneath that gown, she's just 3 kids in a trench coat trying to sneak into an R-rated movie called The Economy. Don't laugh at Sarah. Put the phone down and touch grass, because you are Sarah. Stop lying to yourself. You didn't go to grad school because you had a burning passion for knowledge. That's cap. You went because you were terrified. You finished undergrad, looked at the real world, the 9-to-5 grind, the taxes, the soul-crushing commute, and you froze. You saw the game over screen and you paid 50 grand for an extra life. You wanted to stay in the womb of the education system. It's safe there. The rules are simple. Read book. Write paper. Get A, get dopamine hit. The real world? It's chaos. There's no syllabus for paying rent. There's no professor to pat you on the head and call you gifted when you file your taxes, so you hid. You used that master's degree as a shield. You told everyone you were skilling. You were gaslighting yourself, you were procrastinating. And now the bill is due. You're applying for junior assistant, roles that require 3 years of experience. And you're getting rejected by an AI bot before a human even sees your resume. You feel betrayed. You feel like the system scammed you. And yeah, it did. But you also scammed yourself. You traded your financial freedom for a shiny piece of cardstock. and the right to feel superior to people who
They
actually
say
have
one
jobs.
man's trash
You played
is
yourself.
another man's truth.
Congratulations.
Well,
And look,
welcome to the...
I'm not roasting you from a high horse. I'm roasting you from the gutter. I'm right here in the mud with you. I've got one of those useless degrees, too. It's under my bed right now, gathering dust bunnies and regret. I spent years yapping about how I was going to be a creative visionary. I walked around campus with a scarf in the middle of July, thinking I was the main character in a dark academia movie. I really thought my unique perspective was going to disrupt the industry. Now look at me. I am a wobbly crayon blob yelling at strangers on the internet for attention. I am literally a digital clown. I have a master's degree in how to be pretentious. And my current occupation is professional yapper. My student loan balance looks like a phone number. My credit score is in the trenches. I thought I was escaping the rat race. I thought I was too smart for the system. Turns out I was just the easiest mark in the room. I bought the dream. I ate the pizza. And now I'm the one looking at the entry level job post wondering if I can pay my rent with vibes. We are in the same sinking boat, bestie. And the water is rising. Here's the raw truth. No chaser. The American dream isn't a ladder. It's a funnel. And universities, they aren't schools anymore. They are hedge funds with a football team and a mascot. They are businesses. And you are not the student. You are the customer. Actually, no. You're the product. You're the recurring revenue source. They sold you a luxury lifestyle product. A shiny new identity as a master, knowing damn well the market had zero demand for it. They took your money, built a new glass, walled student center, and kicked you out into a recession with a good luck email. It's a rug pull. It is a pyramid scheme, but at least in a pyramid scheme, you get some essential oils to sell. Here, you just get anxiety and a piece of paper that qualifies you to be a barista with an attitude. You aren't highly educated. You are just highly leveraged. So go ahead, frame that receipt, hang it on the wall. Stare at it every morning while you put on your apron. Let it remind you that in America, you can be anything you want. As long as you can finance it at 7% interest. We are so cooked.